Today we will learn about the SSS criteria for congruence of triangles. You know that when we place one figure over the other in a manner that one covers the other completely, it means they are of the same shape and size. Such objects are said to be congruent. Look at the two triangles here. When we place one over the other, we observe that they cover each other completely. So both the triangles are congruent. In geometry, certain criteria are used to determine the congruency of two triangles. Today, we will discuss the SSS criterion. Let's understand this in an interesting way. Suppose we have triangle ABC, where AB is equal to 5 cm, BC is equal to 4 cm and AC is equal to 7 cm. And we have to draw a triangle PQR congruent to triangle ABC. Will we be able to form a triangle PQR congruent to triangle ABC by keeping just one corresponding side equal? Think for a while. Let me explain. We can draw triangle PQR in different ways by keeping only one side AB equal to PQ. But it is still not sufficient enough to form a unique triangle PQR. It is difficult to say whether triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC or not. Therefore, it is not possible to form the congruent triangle PQR to triangle ABC by keeping only one corresponding side equal. Similarly, if we keep two corresponding sides equal, will we be able to draw triangle PQR congruent to triangle ABC? Think for a while. Let me tell you, if we keep the side AB equal to PQ and the side BC equal to QR, then we can draw triangle PQR in different ways. But it is still not sufficient enough to form a unique triangle PQR. So we can say triangle PQR is not congruent to triangle ABC. Therefore, keeping two corresponding sides equal will not give us triangle PQR congruent to triangle ABC. Now let's verify if we keep three corresponding sides equal, will we get triangle PQR congruent to triangle ABC or not? To draw triangle PQR, we have PQ is equal to AB is equal to 5 cm, QR is equal to BC is equal to 4 cm and PR is equal to AC is equal to 7 cm. First, we will draw the line PQ with length 5 cm. Now, we have to find the location of point R, but the condition is that PR should be 7 cm long and QR should be 4 cm long. So tell me, how will you get to find the location of point R? Think for a while. You got it right. For this purpose, we will use a compass. To find the position of point R, we will take the distance of 4 cm with the compass and draw an arc by placing the pointed end on Q. Each point of this arc represents a distance of 4 cm from Q. Then, taking a distance of 7 cm with the compass, we will place the pointed end on P and draw another arc cutting the first arc. The point of intersection of the two arcs will be the point R, which is at a distance of 4 cm from Q and 7 cm from P. Now we will join it with P. If we place triangle ABC on triangle PQR, we observe that they cover each other completely, which means that both triangles have the same size and shape. Hence, both triangles are congruent. Thus, we can say that if the three sides of a triangle are equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. This condition of congruency of triangles is called as the side-side-side criterion, or in short, the SSS criterion. Now, there are two triangles, triangle DEF and triangle MNO shown here. Can you now find out whether the given pair of triangles are congruent? Pause the video and find out. Let me tell you. We can see that in triangle DEF and triangle MNO, DE is equal to MN, EF is equal to NO, and DF is equal to MO. That is, their corresponding sides are equal. So, by SSS congruence rule, triangle DEF and triangle MNO are congruent triangles. Now, if we talk about triangle GHI and triangle JKL, then here GH is equal to JK and HI is equal to KL. But the third corresponding side GI and JL are not equal. Hence, SSS congruence rule is not applied, which concludes that triangle GHI and triangle JKL are not congruent. By now, you must have understood the SSS congruence rule thoroughly. Today we learned SSS criteria for congruence of triangles. In the next video, we will see some examples related to this.